This is Movies in Contemplation with Jarokk and...
Oh, am I talking to you?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi, gang.
All right. Hope everybody's doing well under this
Yes.
time. Everybody be safe with the opening up if your state is opening up.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Same with us.
Yeah, who are we to say what's best for us?
I don't fucking know anymore.
We're just...
Well, you got these protesters being stupid as shit. And I don't know, man. Whatever. All I know is I will be pissed the fuck off if we go back to work and then they shut us down again.
Again.
That will piss me the fuck off.
For a plentiful of reasons.
Right.
Because, you know, it's a pain in the ass to sign up for unemployment.
Yeah.
And
especially when everyone
is doing it. Like, I seriously spent... I don't know how many days just trying to talk to somebody. Yeah. I called them 12 times.
Well, shit, we've been off work since fucking mid-March. And just now...
I just got my first payment last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, but hey, all these stupid people want to go out.
Yeah.
So...
See, this is my thing. And I don't want to talk about the fucking virus too much, but I just want to share with some people. The fact that other countries have done what they're doing. You know, China went complete, China went complete, isolation.
Yeah.
Italy is in full-on fucking lockdown. Australia, I'm pretty sure, was the same. I don't know Australia's side, but I know Italy because I have two cousins that live there, and they're on full fucking lockdown, and...
Yeah, you were saying that they don't even get to pick their groceries.
I don't think so, because they deliver the groceries. They've been, delivering the groceries.
Yeah.
Because they can't leave. They can't leave the house at all. They can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And they're on week, 12. I think Italy is just, a couple weeks ahead of us or something. And it's what are we doing? You know, and honestly, in my mind, I'm sorry, we weren't in fucking lockdown. Because people were still going to the grocery store. People were going out to get food to eat. Yeah, I get it. We want to fucking keep people fed. We want to keep businesses open. We want to keep restaurants open. That's important. I get it. You know, we haven't been able to go to our job, but our benefactor, if you will, either. And it's but this is serious. There's a reason why America is, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what to say about it.
What was that meme?
Which one?
You mentioned?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So with the opening of states.
States, yes.
So there was a meme, and it was Magneto from X-Men Last Stand. And it was Magneto, and it said, in chess, the pawns always go first. And it said, when all the states start to open up again.
Yeah.
I was fucking dying. I was like, oh my Jesus.
Oh God, that is so good. But moving on, we have a Jarokk pick today. And funny, it was a recommendation.
It was.
From...
one of two, from a contemplator.
Yes, a contemplator, friend of the pod on Twitter, Ara. Thank you for reaching out. And he is your first backer for your run for president in 2024.
He is the first runner. Yes.
All in it. He's all in.
He is. And my, I think...
I don't remember what you said your slogan.
I think what my slogan will be is, because you're worth it.
Because you're worth it.
That'll be my slogan for when I run. Because you're worth it. Because all of you are worth it. Aww. And if I was behind, I'd shut this motherfucker down. I would shut this bitch down. And I would do it the right way. I would send groceries to people, and everybody, y'all would be fucking isolated for 12 fucking weeks, and then we'll go ahead and see where the ball lands then. Yeah. I won't do this fucking, we're gonna shut down, and I'm gonna allow the governors to pick. Governors, you choose when you want to shut down or when you want to open, because I don't want to be the blame for if anything goes wrong, even though I'm already the blame.
Just spit on me.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. So that's that, and we're gonna go ahead and get back onto the podcast. back to you. Back to you, movies of contemplation.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Commander-in-Chief.
I hate you. And sorry. We appreciate you coming on. But yes, our contemplator suggested 2 movies. One of them...
Contemplator Ara. Ara, I hope that's how you say your name.
Yes.
But Ara, thank you. And yes, he did 2 picks he gave, and he was like, I feel like these are Jarokk like go-tos. And I was like, yeah, they are. Nailed it. He said, what did he say?
Don't say the other one.
Oh, no, I won't. I'll save it.
You gotta save it. Yeah.
I'll save it. But anywho, he did 2, and I chose the Big Lebowski.
Yes, Big Lebowski. Before we get too into it, we are not drinking wine tonight.
No, we're not. We are having 2 Caucasians.
2 Caucasians.
White Russians.
Yes.
I will probably be needing to bring the bottles in here because I love White Russians.
I know you do. And you really do. It's been a while. We've been on the wine for a while. Motif, yes. But may I be so bold as to ask, is this movie why you like White Russians?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. This movie, I will say, was what got me to try a White Russian. And I had my first White Russian, I believe. I had my first White Russian in WeHo. I don't remember the bar. It was a gay bar. I don't remember in WeHo.
WeHo?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, can I get a White Russian?
Was it Rage?
It wasn't Rage.
Was it...
I don't know.
Oh, God.
You might as well not ask me.
I know, but remember. Mickey's.
Is Mickey's like a restaurant, too?
I don't...
You know what?
They're like next door. They're like next door to each other, I believe.
It was weird. I don't know. So at this place, I can't tell you the name of it, but it was like a sit-down restaurant, and then it turned into like a nightclub type thing. Like, here come the shirtless shot boys and their Speedos.
It might be Mickey's, because I think
it might be.
I believe they do like if it's that place, yeah, they do like brunches.
Yeah, I think.
It's been a while. Like, we haven't lived in LA for a couple years. And then it was
really bizarre because not bizarre, but like it was really funny because as soon as like, let's say it was like 11 p.m. And then, like I said, the shop boys came out in their Speedos, and then fucking random dudes got on like a fucking loft area and just started working out. And all these guys are just watching these fucking dudes working out.
I think that's cool.
It was funny. I mean, it was funny because they were all just like, they would dance. And then they would be like they'd be like sexy and shit. And then they would just start working out. And I was like, I felt like I was in a fucking Olivia Newton-John music video.
Let's get physical.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
physical.
But without without like the fucking overweight men. And it was the men in the beginning of the video.
They were very, very fit.
These motherfuckers were, oh my God, gym rats.
Yeah, we make our White Russians a little different.
They're like biracial Russians.
They are biracial angel Russians.
Biracial angel Russians.
Yeah.
We like them brown.
We like them. We like them more on the dark side, because if you go to like a bar, the white part is normally either half and half or whole milk.
Yeah.
Gross.
I'll take whole milk over fucking half and half.
Well, yeah, half and half. That's like the worst, and that's really what makes it white, because it's so fucking thick and milky and blah. Yeah. But we use skim milk.
No, we use skim.
Yeah, it's a little healthier side of a White Russian, and a little more Kahlua.
Exactly.
But yes, anywho, yes. Join us. Have a White Russian.
Have a White Russian for
tonight. A little bit of vodka, a little bit of Kahlua, and try the skim milk.
Yeah, try skim.
Yeah, it's not thick. But next order of business.
We got the handy-dandy Shakespearean notebook. All right, so we've got unhandsome, that would be ugly. Lust-breathed, inspired by lust. Lewdster. Oh, fuck.
Don't lose it.
I lost it. Crude, sexually offensive person. Lewdster. So an unhandsome, lust-breathed, is that breathed? Lust-breathed lewdster. So, that is what we are dealing with today. Unhandsome, lust-breathed lewdster. Who is it? At the end of the episode, obviously.
Yeah, I was already trying to think of it.
Yeah, I know. I saw you.
Thank you. You can tell when I think.
I saw you. I saw you thinking.
Saw me thinking
All
over
right.
there. So, Jarokk, I don't even know why, just because this is the formula of our podcast.
Yeah.
I already know the answer, but why do you like this movie? What does it mean to you?
You know, when I first watched this movie, and I was honestly trying to ask myself, when was the first time I watched this movie? I couldn't remember when. It might have been, like, fucking... I can't remember if I first watched this in middle school or if I first watched this in high school. It was probably high school.
Well, you said it came out in 98.
98, yeah. So, I mean, I was a youngster when it came out. But, alright, so I think this movie is so witty, it's so fucking funny, and it's just out there. It's, like, so bizarre to the point of... It shouldn't make sense, but it does. You know?
Okay. Well...
So, go ahead.
No. Keep going. I thought you were done talking about why you like it.
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay. I purposefully have avoided watching this film because it just became... It was just one of those... I despise overly hyped films.
Yeah.
Because it's overly hyped.
Right.
Oh my god, this is the funniest movie ever. This is the most epic this ever. Blah, 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 blah. So my expectations go super, super high. And honestly, majority of the time, I am disappointed because of that fucking hype. Social media made that a lot worse. But I just remember my older brother, he was just always talking about it like, yeah, like the dude abides, the dude this, like blah, 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 blah. And also, you can't shake a tit on Halloween without bumping into at least 5 white dudes dressed as the dude.
The dude, right.
It's just, to me, it's become like a cliche for dudes.
Yeah.
And we tried watching it once, I believe in our apartment.
In LA, Colfax?
On Colfax, yeah. And I really didn't give it a good try.
Yeah.
I didn't really give it a good chance. But we'll see how I feel actually really like being engaged and like watching and really trying to. I'm trying to understand.
This is the first movie that you did not write notes for. Also, I didn't see you write any notes. Did you?
I know. I don't think I wrote notes for Warrior.
I don't think you did either.
Yeah, I don't believe I did.
Anywho.
But this movie, it was a lot longer than...
It's pretty long, and it's probably longer because of a couple of like dream sequences that are in there. There's a couple like montage kind of dream sequences.
Were they like added on for the DVD?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they're in there. They're in the film.
Okay, they're just in there.
But anywho, let's start it off.
Yeah.
So we get the narrator, and he's known as the Stranger. And let's talk about the film real quick. So the Big Lebowski, we got a Coen brother film, 1998, came out same year as Armageddon. So very good year, 98 for films. Very good year. Very good year. So we've got Sam Elliott as the Stranger. So he's like the narrator in the beginning. He's kind of talking.
He's just playing himself.
Right, well, exactly. And I'll get there. So you see this tumbleweed literally rolling around Los Angeles. If that's not fucking funny, and I don't know what is. And then it makes its way to the beach. You just see this fucking tumbleweed.
Have you never seen a tumbleweed in Cali?
Los Angeles?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen one in Los Angeles.
They are
I
rare.
have not been to the fucking... I mean, I've been to the desert, but I mean, if I ever am on, like, let's say Hollywood fucking Boulevard and I see a tumbleweed, then I'll be like, whoa.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, I mean, it's the desert, and that's where fucking tumbleweeds are. But the fact that it made its way to the beach fucking makes me laugh.
Yes.
You know? But, I'm sorry, go ahead. Back to what you were saying. They were rare.
That's all.
Okay, that's it.
That's all I just say. They're rare.
Good.
I don't have...
So then Sam Elliott, he keeps on with his speech or whatever he's talking about, and then we see the dude. We see Jeff Bridges playing Jeff Lebowski, the dude. And he's at Ralph's, walking around. He opens up a fucking carton of...
Half and half.
Gives it a sniff. He puts his whole fucking nose in the motherfucker. And...
First thing I said was, he better not.
He better not. Yeah, you did. And then he gets to the checkout, and he's got a milk mustache.
Yeah.
And he's writing a check for 68 cents. He's writing a fucking check for 68 goddamn cents.
You know, at that time, assholes were fucking doing that shit.
Oh, it's so funny, man. It's just like you write it's 68 cents. Like I'll randomly have like fucking $1 and change in my fucking pocket. You write a check for 68 cents. That's just so funny. So he does that. He goes home, and then when he opens the door, you see an Asian man. You see an Asian man just fucking hiding around in a corner. And then he, like, turns around, the dude. He turns around, and then here comes this other guy, and he just... and shoves his ass into the toilet, and you see the fucking half and half explode all over the goddamn toilet.
Yeah, all over the bathroom, too.
Yeah, and then he's just like, where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money? Bunny says you're good for it! Where's the money? He goes, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get a better look. Let me get down there and get a better look. And he shoves his head back into the toilet. And then he's like fucking, gurgling his ass off. So now he pulls him out and he goes, Bunny says, your wife, all that. And he's like, my wife? He was like, do I look like I'm married? The fucking toilet seat's up, man.
Very true.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just like, I'm not married. Is there a ring here, man?
But the thing is, he lifted his right hand.
Dude, he's just...
So clearly he doesn't get it. That's the thing. I think it was a choice, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he's so oblivious to what marriage is. He doesn't even know what hand the ring goes on.
Right. So then Wu, the Asian Chinaman, as you would, he
don't start with that.
The proper nomenclature, Asian American.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
That.
So fucking Wu pisses all over his rug, and then he goes, "Man, don't do that, man." So anywho, they find out. They're all like, "Hey, isn't this guy supposed to be a millionaire? What do you think?" And you find out these two are just idiots.
Yeah.
And then the dude is just, he picks up the blonde guy. The blonde guy picks up, Mark Pellegrino. I love him. He plays Mark Pellegrino. He's right there.
There he is. Yeah, who?
Blonde treehorn thug.
What else has he been in?
He's in a lot.
Yeah, he's
Believe
in
it
a
or
lot.
not, he's in a lot.
Maybe it was the long hair that threw me off.
Probably, but you probably would know him. He's in Supernatural. He actually plays Satan in Supernatural.
He's Satan?
He's fucking amazing. He's amazing as Lucifer. Excuse me, that's how they call him, Lucifer. He is Lucifer in Super fucking Natural, and he's amazing. Like, there's a bunch of different Lucifers because obviously they possess in Supernatural, but he is fucking spot the fuck on. He's so good, and he's in a lot of shit actually. But I can't think of it. But Supernatural is the main thing for me right now. But I love him. I think he's a great actor. But yeah, he's that blonde. He's just like, what the fuck is this? He picks up his bowling ball, and then Jeff Bridges goes, obviously you're not a golfer.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, and he just drops the bitch, and then they leave. And the best fucking part of those two is they turn around and go, oh, thanks a lot, asshole.
They blame it on him.
They're blaming him for going to the wrong place.
They go to a bungalow in L.A.
Well, I don't even know where they are, if they're supposed to be at Van Nuys or what. I
don't know. If it's a bungalow, normal bungalows are near Hollywood.
Are they?
And it kind of makes sense where the bowling alley is. It was called like Hollywood Lanes or something. It's no longer like standing. Mm-hmm. I think it's like a school now. But that's where so I believe that they were kind of like in that area. I didn't do like much research because this is your episode, but bungalows are normal in like met a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. LA woman. Anyway.
Yeah. So they leave, and then I believe we're now at the bowling alley.
Speaking of...
I believe so. We're at the bowling alley, and we're talking to Walter and Donnie. Steve Buscemi and John Goodman. John Goodman is Walter. Steve Buscemi is Donnie.
I did enjoy this scene.
Yeah.
Like the intro to this group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're talking, and you just hear John Goodman just... this was a value drug. And John Goodman is so good. And it's just the writing in this movie, especially when they're together.
Yeah.
When John and Jeff and Don.
I think
the writing
that's
is
the best
so
writing.
strong. And that's the Russo brothers for you, man. They are really good writers.
Coen brothers?
I'm sorry, I said Russo. The Coen brothers. The Coen brothers are so fucking good. I don't know why Russo popped in my head.
I don't know who they are.
I don't even know if they're brothers. The name Russo just popped in my fucking head. But the Coen brothers, this is how good they are, man. Because they do everything as a team. They fucking direct together. They write together. It's just like, man.
With that group, it kind of gave me, not like in the same like style, but the way that they wrote dialogue was, it kind of reminded me of like Kevin Smith writing.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of like films, like, that would be a fun scene to do on stage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That means that the dialogue in the film is really strong, because a lot of times, like, scenes from films do not translate to stage because, the glitz and the glam and all the camera work and all the sets and shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, the three of them admit it, like, people always would think that these scenes, because they were so great, the scenes with all three of them, people would think that they were improv. And John and Jeff and even Steve, they were all like John Goodman. He was like, I'm not that good. He was like, I am not that good. He was like, this was all written, and
Wow.
they were just that. That's just how it was. Like that's how good the writing was.
Pretty big of him to say that. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, it would be false if he,
Right.
it was all me.
Yeah.
But still, that's really nice of the actor to give the writers.
I love John Goodman. But so they're sitting there and they're talking, and they do start bringing up, like, Jeff Bridges is sitting there and he's just like, man, the Chinaman pissed all over my fucking rug. And him and Walter, they butt heads like a fucking married couple.
They do.
Like, and that is really what is so funny about. Sorry, I gotta think of this fucking White Russian. That is what is so funny about them, is that they just constantly are arguing.
What?
And it's always the dude just sitting there. He's like, Walter, what the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck am I? Why I'm not? He's just like, the Chinaman is not the issue here. Dude, Asian American, please. Chinaman is not the proper nomenclature.
Yeah, it's great how John Goodman, he goes from 0 to 100 in it's 100 to 0.
To 0, yeah. He reminds me of my dad.
He reminds me of you.
Oh, of me?
Yeah, in a way, like, their banter kind of gives me like a little bit of you and me kind of vibe.
Really?
A little bit, and very much you, especially when you're at work.
Oh, yeah. I'll believe that.
Well, it's because the way you express yourself is it is like your dad. You and your dad both have this freaking voice that you can hear from the cash register store, like convenience store down the street. Like, it's very booming and it's expressive, and people that don't know you, they would be like,
I think I'm fucking
like you are so like an asshole. You're pissed off, but really you're being expressive, and it's funny.
Yeah.
When you do it. And that's why a lot of people at work, like, when they get to know you, they love you, because when you...
They love to get me mad.
They love getting you mad.
They love to piss me off.
They love it because you go off like fucking Walter over here. You really do.
I do.
God damn it, this fucking place.
My little one gives a shit about the rules. Market zero. Shoulder fucking Shabbos. Market zero. All right, so thank you for that. But
Speak truth, babe.
Right, thanks, man. So yeah, they're talking about that. You find out Walter's Jewish, so everything about him is just so like, in his job throughout this film is essentially just like to tell us that he's a nom. Like, every fucking 5 seconds with Walter, it's fucking, back a nom. And there are people like that.
There are
people like that.
But, which is fine, but sometimes, like Walter does, I think that's why his character's like this.
Oh, Jesus.
Where he uses nom as excuse to be a certain way, but does
good.
it to get things.
Yeah.
He's not using it to excuse his behavior. It's just like, nope, I'm like this, and you better...
My buddies died face down in the muck so that you could enjoy this family establishment.
Yeah.
No, And, God, and Donnie is just... he's just Donnie.
He's just the little guy they pick on.
Well, Buscemi even said it. Like, Buscemi was like, honestly, when I read, like, Donnie, he was like, I didn't want to do it. He was like, I really didn't want to do it. I was like,
really?
Yeah, he was like,
Why?
he was reading and he was like, I just get bullied the entire movie. I don't do anything. I just have these lines, and then it would be Walter, just shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of your element. And then it was like shit like that. But then he was like, but then I got to the end of the script, and I was like, all right, I'll stay.
Do you think he's kind of like the Butters?
I think so.
Like Butters in South Park. Mm-hmm. Like shut the fuck up, Butters.
That's me.
Oh, he's definitely the Butters.
Yeah,
he's that little because Donnie is so pure. He is the purest,
pure and good.
Purest fucking person in this film.
He's a natural
so
good.
Pure. He is, and
or
that
neutral good.
And that kind of
neutral good.
Neutral good. So he shows us because and every time he shows up and they're at the bowling alley, he gets a strike.
Yeah.
And that's something to look for. And that's a foreshadow. So he gets a strike. Everything's like, he's like, oh, I'm on it tonight. You guys are dead on the water. You know?
Yeah, the one thing that he lacks is he doesn't pay attention.
No. And that pisses Walter off.
Well, and also, like, that part sometimes reminds me of you.
Oh, yeah, because I'm always like, what?
What?
Yeah, what?
Like,
what?
having to, like, repeat myself when I say things.
Wait, what'd you say? Well, my hearing's fucking going too. I mean, I just hit fucking 30, so I'm losing my shit. Okay?
Oh, you just hit 30.
I just hit 30, so I'm officially
Bring
there.
in the walker. Tennis balls, please.
Yeah, fucking all of them, because I'm probably going to wear them all out with how I lean now. Mm-hmm. Looking spine's breaking.
Depends might be for you.
They are. I already wear them. Anyhow.
Donnie.
So, yeah, we got all that, and then they discuss... Walter is all like, you need to go to Jeffrey Lebowski, the millionaire. Because this whole movie is about false identity. Like, the two dudes thought that Jeff Bridges, the dude, they thought that Jeff Lebowski was the millionaire Jeff Lebowski. So that's where it kind of falls into place. And that's where Walter is like, you need to go to the Big Lebowski, and you need to tell him, you need to say, hey, I want my rug, you need to compensate me for these guys. They wanted to piss on your rug.
That makes sense. The Big Lebowski
The
being...
Big Lebowski is the Big Lebowski,
yeah.
That's the millionaire, the Big Lebowski. David Huddleston. And you would know him from Blazing Saddles and a lot of other stuff. Like, he's so funny. But... we go to the Big Lebowski's house, and we have the late, great Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, the late and fucking great Philip Seymour Hoffman. I think he, right out of the gate, was one of my favorite characters.
Oh, he was so funny.
He was so good.
He was so funny.
And also, like, a little... at first, he's so innocent in a way, but he's so proud of his job, and he loves his boss, and
I love his facial expressions, the entire time, the entire movie.
But he also doesn't fuck around too, in a way. It's like, wait, no,
don't touch that.
Yeah.
So fun. Please don't touch that.
So he's like,
oh, those are they aren't his real children.
Those are his real children. Yes.
Oh God, yeah, the little Lebowski urban achievers or some shit.
Yeah, and. He's like his assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like his manservant assistant, something like that.
A little bit of a driver.
His valet.
He's kind of like Max in Sunset Boulevard.
Huh?
We will have to remedy that.
Okay, remedy that one.
Okay.
So, yeah. So then they go in and he finally meets, the dude finally meets the Big Lebowski. And... the Big Lebowski comes in, you find out he's a cripple. He's in a wheelchair, and he rolls in. And he's just like, all right, sir, so two people pissed on your rag, and you told Brant on the phone, and he told me, so where do I fit in? And he's like, well, you realize, man, that the rug peers wanted... It was supposed to be your rug, and they pissed on my rug. And then you get this whole thing.
It really put the room... What did he say? Like,
it really ties the room together. Ties the room together.
He says that a lot.
Yes, they do.
And other characters, too, say it, I think. Yeah.
Fucking Walter.
Yeah.
It really tied the room together. Did it not? Did it not, Donnie? You know, and so him and the Big Lebowski, they kind of like... The Big Lebowski hates him because he's like, you're a bum. You don't do anything. I've worked for all of my accomplishments. Remember that. I worked for all of my things that I have done. And the dude gets so tired, he puts his sunglasses on and he just leaves. And then...
he does it a lot when he's ready to just kind of like glaze over.
When he's annoyed, yeah.
Yeah, just ready to just like, all right, I'm over this.
Puts his sunglasses on. So here comes Brant, and he's like, oh, Mr. Lebowski, did it go well? And he goes, yeah, he said I can pick any rug in the house.
As a gift or something.
Yeah, as a gift.
Or something.
And he takes a rug and starts walking out. And then we meet Bunny Lebowski.
Tara Reid.
Really odd. I'm not the biggest fan of Tara Reid. I'm not going to lie to you.
No.
I like... the first movie I ever saw Tara Reid in was...
American Pie?
No. Oh, yeah. I guess it was, wasn't
it? That's when I first saw her.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was American Pie. I always forget that Tara Reid's in American Pie. Is that bad?
She's in like almost all of them except for the
pretty bad.
wedding.
It's pretty bad.
Right? The wedding? Yeah, we don't...
Yeah, she's in all of them.
Yeah, she's in the first, the second, and the...
She's come back for the reunion, doesn't she?
Yeah, they all came back from the reunion. Yeah, which was... I don't know. I enjoyed the film. People gave it shit.
I love... What,
American Reunion.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was alright. But
anyway, Tara Reid. No, it was National Lampoon's Van Wilder. That's the one that I always it should be American Pie, but like I always will remember Tara Reid in Van Wilder.
First?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always. I did see American Pie way before I saw fucking Van Wilder, but
maybe because you were a lot younger when American Pie came out?
Maybe, but I only really remembered The Boys.
Well, okay.
Probably because, again, I was younger when American Pie came out.
Yeah.
I remember The Boys.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I always remember. And
I'll just always remember which boy I had a crush on.
Oh, do tell. Well, that'll be for American Pie Day.
Are we going to do American Pie?
I don't know.
That might be kind of cute for us.
We're on the Big Lebowski. That might be, so maybe we should.
That was the first movie we watched together, right?
We did, yeah.
Ah!
First kiss, too.
First kiss, too, yeah.
Yeah, moving on. So, so he takes a rug, and then we meet Tara Reid. We meet Bunny Lebowski. And she's painting her toes like this fucking lime green, like bright neon.
It's
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know my colors. I'm not very good at colors.
It's like a Cali green. Like, it's not very dark. Or maybe, I don't know. There's so many fucking greens.
I know. I'm sorry. It was like a dark lime.
Dark lime.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like like a little lime that's ready to turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So she's painting them, and then she just like blow on them. And then he picks up her foot, and she's just
of course, young enough to be the Big Lebowski's granddaughter.
Exactly. And she's sitting there, and then you see Jason Stormare, and he's supposed... I fucking know what Jason Stormare's name is. I think it's like Uli or some shit. Oh, Peter Stormare. What did I fucking say? Jason what?
You said Jason.
What is up with me and my names today? I'm fucking up, dude.
It's the Caucasians.
I guess it is,
it's the biracial angels.
A little fucking stronger than I thought. Peter Stormare.
I make them good.
You do. Peter Stormare. Fuck Jason. Peter Stormare. He plays Uli. That's his name. Uli. So she's all like... Jeff points him out, and he's like, was he gonna mind if I, Because she offered to, she was like, I'll fuck you for $1,000. Or I'll suck your cock.
I'll blow you, yeah.
I'll suck your cock for $1,000. And he's like, huh? And then fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman is all like, that's fantastic.
That's adorable.
That's adorable, or whatever the fuck he says.
I don't know.
And she's like, Brant can't watch, though. Otherwise, he's got to pay $100.
And I love how, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman laughs as if he's done that before.
Yeah. He's just, that's amazing.
Oh, classic Bunny.
All right, moving on. So then and then the dude is all like, I'm just going to go find a cash machine. And they leave. So it's Donnie makes another fucking strike. Mm-hmm. Every time we go to the bowling alley, Donnie gets a strike. And then you hear Walter fucking, all right, way to go, Donnie! Smokey! And then he comes out with a fucking carrying case and his shoes over his neck and his bowling ball, and he's just fucking coming
And like a little mini kennel.
Yeah, a little
A carry-on kennel.
Yeah, and he opens it up, and out comes this little pup, this little dog, like
Pomeranian.
And he's all like, oh, yeah, his wife, I don't know her name.
Ex-wife.
Yeah, his ex-wife, excuse me. I can't remember. Melissa and Marty Ackerman. That's like how he refers to him, because the dude is all like, so, Walter, why did you bring a fucking Pomeranian bowling with you? He goes, oh, Missy and Marty Ackerman are out on,
they're in like
vacation.
Hawaii or something.
Yeah, he goes, my ex-wife told me to watch her dog while her and her husband are on vacation. I would have told her to go fuck herself. First off, dude, you don't have an ex. Second, this is a show dog with fucking papers. You can't board it, it gets upset. Its fucking hair starts to fall out. Over the line! And then he just yells randomly.
What's that guy's name? Like
Smokey.
Smokey.
He yells
I
at this
call him Powder.
Do you feel the deer? Do you feel the life in the deer?
Oh my god, no!
Jesus. Do you feel that? God damn it. Alright, anyway, Powder. So Smokey. And then Smokey just turned in and he's like, what? It's just this old fucking
hippie dude. The whole like team are like a bunch of like
hippies,
yeah.
They're just like, what was that? And he's like, sorry, Smokey, your toe was over the line. That's a foul. He goes, bullshit, Walter. Market 8, dude. Smokey, this is a league game, Smoke. There are rules. This isn't Nom. So like, bullshit. I wasn't over. Market 8, dude. He goes, Smokey, you're about to enter a world of pain. He pulls out a fucking pistol. Just pistol out of his ball bag. And he's got a fucking pistol in his ball bag with his ball. Like, how funny is that? So he pulls it out, and he's just like, you are entering a world of pain. You are entering a world of pain. And then he's just... but Walter, dude, this is your partner here. Has the whole world gone crazy? Marty only gives a shit about the rules. Market zero. And fucking the dude is just literally like...
They're calling the cops right now.
Yeah, they're calling the
like,
cops.
You need to...
One of my favorite moments is when it's so awkward and he's just got the gun right at Smokey's head and nobody's moving and the music is just going. And then... the dude just reaches up, grabs Smokey's hand, and puts the fucking pen in his hand, and is like, fucking market. And then they're walking out, and fucking the dude is talking to Walter, and he's just like, man, you can't do that to Smokey, man. He's a pacifist. He's very fragile. He's like, he's more than pacifist. He's very fragile, man. He's like, I did not know that. He's like, I did not know that. I dabbled in pacifism once, not Nom, of course. Yeah, it just brings up Nom again. And then you see the cops running in when they get in the car.
While they're leaving they're in the car.
Yeah, they get in the car and the cops are running in, and they're going back and forth over whatever the fuck they were going back and forth.
Yeah, and Walter's this is when Walter's really calm, and the dude is like,
oh, he starts to freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Walter's just like,
calm.
calmer than you are.
Calmer than you are.
There
were
you just take it the fuck easy.
There were moments, like, especially when John Goodman was calm. I don't know if it's just me, but I got a little, like, Will Sasso vibes.
No, yeah.
I don't know.
No, I feel you. Actually, completely.
I've been watching him on Live lately, on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
I so badly want to be in a clap jam session with Will Sasso on Instagram Live.
Dude, I was dying. I was like, when you did that, I was just like, I saw him take, like, he, like, had a joint.
He had like some type of joint. He had like a mug of what looked like iced tea, honestly.
Iced tea, probably. But, who knows?
Yeah, I don't think he's much of a drinker, but that's really fun. If you follow Will Sasso on Instagram, every so often he'll go on live. He'll play some really badass music, like cool shit, and he'll add people to like join in and try to see if you can clap with him on the beat. It's fun.
Yeah, it's so funny. So then we're back at the dude's apartment, and he's laying down, and he's having
he's laying on the rug.
Yeah, he's laying on the rug.
He's feeling it.
And there's other things, like the answering machine is really funny when Smokey calls, and Jeff's going through the answering machine. And I just love the guy from the league that leaves a message. He's just like, this is Harry Harrison, whatever his name is. And he's like, your teammate Walter Subcheck drew a firearm on league play. Like, just the way he says firearm. Like, he just shoves that out there. That always makes me... The littlest things make me fucking laugh. But,
There's another funny thing. I brought a clip with me, but every time the dude plays bowling, oh my god, when he bowls,
he
puts in a clip.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it's the kind of clip that hairdressers would put on you.
Yeah.
But he only does it on one side. Like, his other side has hair.
Oh,
I thought that was very relatable right now.
Yeah. So, fun fact about the film. The brothers, the Coen brothers, the dude is based off of a real guy. I think his name's like Jeff Boyd. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's not verbatim. But I believe his name is Jeff Boyd. Jeff Doyd. Excuse me. There's a D there. Jeff Doyd.
A real guy.
It's based off a real dude. And Bridges is a much milder. He's much more calm. That guy, the Jeff Doyd dude, he's like... I was like watching a YouTube thing with him, and dude, he's hyper. He's hyper.
Really?
He's a hyper fucking dude. He is like, he would be a protester. Like, for real. Like, he is just like, ah! You know, like, he's out there, dude. Funny. But they were friends, the brothers and him, and they knew him for like a couple years. And they were like, how funny would it be to make a movie just based off of him? And just this guy that refers to himself as the dude, gets high all the fucking time, and just odd shit happens to him and he doesn't care.
Well, I assume that he needs to get high if he's really a hyper dude.
Yeah.
He really needs that.
So it's just really funny. And that's what Bridges is so much more like, just calm. He's much more
it's almost
mellow.
like a little bit zen too, because
Yeah.
I think it was when he was laying on the rug, he was listening to like a bowling thing on a cassette tape. He started doing some Tai Chi on the mat.
Yeah.
And
This shit's so funny.
that was adorable.
Yeah. So, and that's when we meet, well, we don't meet her, but we are introduced to Maude. We see Maude Lebowski, who is Julianne Moore. And she has two dudes with her. They punch her. They punch Jeff Bridges.
They punch him out.
They knock him out, and then we have a dream sequence of him flying in the air with a bowling ball and then falls. He's chasing her riding the rug. That's essentially what it is.
It's like kind of like the Superman movie.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I really wasn't a fan of the dream sequences. I just thought like we really didn't need them.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe for an extended version, but
yeah. I mean, I can't argue with you on that because I mean, of all the things in this movie, those aren't like if I had to take a piss in this movie, that would be a good. That'd be where
time.
I would go take a piss.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's why they were put in.
Right.
I don't know.
So, but I just love when he then he wakes up and the rug's gone and he's just like, fuck it again. Like, what the fuck is with these rugs? And that is what's really funny. It's like, it's just this fucking dude that is this squatter guy. He's just, fucking rug is getting pissed on him and another one gets stolen and all this shit. And we find out Bunny Lebowski goes missing. She gets kidnapped and the Big Lebowski hires the dude to go and save her. He was like, I'll give you 20 grand to do a drop off, to go take the money and then pay the kidnappers and then we'll get her back. And the dude is all like, sure, why not? Yeah, easy money. And then we're at a bowling alley and he's telling Walter this. And Walter's just like, oh yeah, all right. And then we get Jeff Lebowski, we get the dude. He picks up Walter at Walter's security store and they go to make the drop. And Walter comes in with his bag of undies. The whites, dude. And he's all like, yeah, it's the ringer. We're going to throw the ringer out. And we're going to give them the ringer.
I feel like Walter is kind of the antagonist.
Yeah, a little bit.
In this. I don't think the dude really wanted to make things escalate like they did. I really feel like Walter was the one to put things at that high stake level.
Well, the dude even said it because that's what Brandt, like, I'm trying to be as, like, throw in as much stuff as I can without getting over time. But Brant, he even said he continually said he would be like, her life is in your hands, dude. He was like, dude, don't say that, man. Her life is in your hands, dude. Her life is in your hands. And so he is sitting there like, her life is in my hands. Like, if I don't give this money, I'm going to get this poor girl killed. Fucking Walter is all like, you said it yourself, dude. She probably kidnapped herself. Like, you know, all this shit.
Yeah.
So that's where Walter's head is. Walter's head is, this isn't real, what's happening.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, you know, and all of this. And so they're in the car, and then they get a phone call from the kidnappers. And he's all like, well, yeah, no funny business. No funny business. And again, it's Peter Stormare. So the dude is all like, all right, man, where you want us to drop the money? Us? He goes, fuck. And you just keep seeing it. You keep seeing Jeff just having these moments of, fuck, what did I do? And then you get Walter go, dude, are you fucking this up? Who was that? The driver, man. You just have these hilarious, again, them just, and then Peter Stormare, he hangs up, you know? The dude is like, great, Walter, you just got her fucking killed, man. Like, just,
putting it all on fucking the dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's him that fucked up and all that shit. Like, Walter shouldn't have been there in the first place.
No, he shouldn't, but the dude called him because I guess that's,
Yeah.
you know, it's his
Well,
best friend.
is this when was his car taken at this point or no?
Not yet.
Okay, sorry.
Not yet. So they're driving at this point, and then that's when they say, come to wherever.
Some bridge,
and then throw the money out the window. And Walter's all like, no, dude, that fucks up our plan. Because Walter's plan was to just grab one of them. And
our plan.
beat it at, our plan. It fucks up our plan. He's like, man, Walter, I'm fucking doing it. And he goes, here's the ringer. He throws
The ringer.
He throws the bag out. And he goes, all right, dude, you're a wheel. I'm going to make a run for it. You think I'm going out there naked? He grabs a fucking Uzi and a bag.
What's the Uzi?
Like a handheld machine gun.
A handheld machine gun.
Yeah,
I don't
essentially
think I've
an
ever
Uzi.
heard of that before.
So he's got this like Uzi wrapped in wrapping paper, essentially, and he just like jumps out, and then the gun starts going off and spinning.
like a firework.
Yeah, and then it fucking shoots the tire. The dude crashes the car, and then the three guys in a motorcycle are fucking driving out, and the dude's running out going, we have it! We have it! And Walter just gets up and is just like, well, fuck it, dude, let's go bowling. And then they go bowling. And the phone that Brant gave
the
dude is going off the hook. And the entire time, he's just sitting there letting it ring.
It was this huge, like, car phone
Yeah.
that it needs to be charged with this huge other box
thing. And he's just hanging on to it, and he's just looking just out in space, and the fucking thing is just going off, and Walter, without a care in the world, is bowling.
Yeah, it's always the option for any situation.
Yeah,
go bowling.
Go bowling. And, you know, they're talking. He's just like, dude, he's just, well, Walter, you just killed that poor woman. They're going to kill that poor woman, man.
Gets me annoyed with Walter because he has these crazy ideas, and then he just, like, when things go wrong, he'll blame the dude.
Yeah, he just blames the dude. And, of course, Donnie shows up, and then we get the, you know, shut the fuck up, Donnie, you're out of your element shit. And they are leaving, and dude's car's gone.
Okay, yeah.
Now the car's gone, and now it's, where's your car, dude? Dude, where's your car?
Hey, is that where that...
Dude, where's my car? Got their shit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Pretty fucking darn.
Yeah, anyway.
So the car's gone, and the dude is just over it. He's like, oh my God. And he just starts to walk off. Donnie's like, where you going, dude? Home, Donnie. Your phone ringing, dude. Thank you, Donnie. He goes home. The phone is still ringing, and now there's two cops sitting on his couch. And he's just letting the phone ring, and they're just staring at him. And I love the one cop is fucking around with his one-hitter. He's got, like, a bowling pin one-hitter, like, just randomly.
Is that what it is, a one-hitter?
It was a one-hitter.
I thought it was just, like, a little tchotchke.
That was that was a one-hitter bowling pin, like, carved in fucking pipe.
I did not
That
catch
shit
that.
was so funny.
Because throughout the movie, he's he's smoking
He's
like
smoking a fucking
a joint, roaches.
Yeah,
and
he's
shit,
got a
yeah.
roach like the entire time. He's got that little fucking
Yeah.
the little fucking tweezer thing.
Tweezer thing, yeah.
Shit's so funny. So the cops are talking to him, and he's making a complaint and saying that his car was stolen. And he's like, "Oh, also my rug was stolen." He goes, "Your rug was in the car." No, separate incidences.
Yeah, the one guy on the other side, like I feel like he was like a rookie, and he was like really into like his job and trying to like, oh my god, this is so exciting.
Right. Separate incidences. Yeah, because the one cop was just like he was the
over
one
it.
playing with the
Yeah.
fucking. He was playing with the
The other guy, first day on the beat.
Yeah. He's just like, well, I wouldn't be I wouldn't think that you're gonna get your tape deck back or the Credence.
What's Creed?
Credence Clearwater Revival, CCR.
Okay.
It's a band. That is what, when he was in the car and he crashes, looking out my back door. That's
Okay.
Credence.
Oh, okay. I know that song. I don't know the band.
Yeah, that's Credence. So, because that's what he's listening to. Apparently, that's like his favorite fucking band. So he's talking to the cops, and then Maud. Now we meet Maud. Maud calls, leaves him a message. I took the rug. Oh, I guess we can wipe that off the thing. And
Yeah, the rookie.
Yeah, so he goes to meet Maud. He walks into like this warehouse. It's dark. You hear this random. And he's like,
squash banana.
Right, and so he goes in, he's just freaking out, and then all of a sudden you see like this fucking naked woman just like fooling in something in her hands, and the
She's
dude
on like
is
a zip line.
Yeah,
and
and
she's like fully planked.
right, and the dude is just like he freaks out, and then you see when she's done, she's got painting brushes in her hand. Gets down, she's naked.
Yeah.
Gets off. She's like, I'll be right with you, Jeffrey. And he's got paint on his face from her. That's
His face gets a lot of shit.
It does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
his poor face.
And she's just like, you find that she is this artist, and she's a hardcore fucking feminist.
Oh, yeah.
Like hardcore, the queen.
Does the word vagina make you uncomfortable?
It makes a lot of men uncomfortable. Vagina, just to say it in front of them. Where a man will talk about his penis or his Johnson, or his cock. I love vagina. Anywho, so she's talking to him, and then
As long as you don't say the P word.
you don't like the pussy.
I don't like pussy.
I prefer to say cunt.
I don't know.
I say cunt. I won't. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna fuck your cunt. Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
right.
But I mean, I'm not gonna say it like that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not afraid to call somebody a cunt.
Oh, no. I don't.
I'm not afraid to be like, you're a fucking cunt.
Oh, I would love to
Yeah.
say that to
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
I
but
would.
I don't know. Just when it's like, you like this pussy? Like, it's.
So that's
I
where
don't
that's right
know.
up there with me with like people when they call themselves daddy or mommy. Like that's fucked to me. It's like, well, I wouldn't want you to call me daddy.
No,
I don't think I
want
could
anyone
fucking
to
do
call
it.
me mommy.
No, I don't think I could do it. It would be like, oh, come on, daddy, get it in.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just those.
No.
names. Boss or hi boo.
I do.
I've been watching a lot of To Catch a
Sugar.
Predator
Right.
YouTube shit. People like making fun of the predators and shit, and just the word. It's a creepy thing, and that's why a lot of predators, they like being called daddy and boo
Oh,
and
Jesus
boss and
Christ.
gross shit. But anyway,
Sit down over there. Why don't you go ahead and sit down?
yeah. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah, why don't you have a seat right over there?
What's doing nothing?
So,
This for me is when the film it just went a full like left.
it did. It does.
Yeah.
It does with Maud and everything. Because then we're getting
It
a
started
bunch of
really strange.
We're getting a bunch of and it's not. I mean, it all makes sense towards the end. But with Maud, it's just kind of like, well, this is definitely a movie that you have to watch multiple times in order to really catch and understand what's going on. But with Maud, yeah, you start to find out weird shit about Maud, and she's all like, "Go get your face looked at. There's a doctor. He's very thorough." You know, Maud isn't my favorite part of the movie, and
no, I like Julianne Moore, but yeah, she was odd, and I'm very for feminism and all that shit, but I don't know, I just don't think she fit.
I don't know.
Maybe
See, this is a buddy film, obviously.
It is. It's a man film.
Yeah, and it was almost like, did we have Julianne Moore to fill the role that we needed a woman?
Yeah, I was kind of... Well, I feel like they made her so far into the feminist thing that it was just weird. It was just too weird. It didn't... I don't think it fit.
Yeah.
Like, I probably would have liked her character in something else that wasn't so dude.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. In the end, the funny thing with her and the whole, like, you know, after they...
Oh, yeah, when they have sex.
When they have sex, and she's doing all the positions to keep the semen in so she can get preggers.
Are you doing yoga?
Is
that yoga?
Is that yoga you're doing?
It helps with the conception.
Yes.
He spits out his Russian. God, yeah.
Would you like another one?
Yeah, I would, actually.
Okay.
Should I pause this motherfucker?
Yeah, pause it. We're almost at an hour, so...
Okay, so let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about characters. So I want to talk about, right now, I want to talk about John Turturro. I want to talk about Jesus Quintana. I love Jesus' opening. Like, when he comes in, because it's so fucking funny. And the Coens, they even said, they were like... So first off, with every character in this movie, pretty much, the actor was already chosen. They wrote this film...
I could see that.
For damn near every character. They wrote it for John Goodman to be Walter, John Turturro to be Jesus, Steve Buscemi to be... Donnie and Sam Elliott, like everybody.
What
pretty
about
much.
the dude? Did they write it for Jeff Bridges, or did they keep that open?
I think they did. Jeff Bridges was like their number one choice.
Their number one,
pretty much, yeah. But everybody was pretty much ripped.
Yeah, always good to have a backup.
Mm-hmm. So, but Turturro, and he's so fucking funny because he said to them, he was like, you know, he had such a good relationship with them, and they even said, they were like, you know, we saw him be Spanish in a play that he was in. He was on a stage play, and he played Spanish or something. He had to die, and they were like, we really wanted to give him, like, this ethnic role. We wanted him to be that. And then we made him a child molester. And we wanted to see how he would handle that.
Why don't you have a seat right over here?
Right, why don't you have a seat right over
Speaking
there?
of Chris Hansen.
Yeah, speaking of...
Oh, no, it's Chris Hansen.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
There really weren't any brownies. Sorry.
Would you like some milk with your cookie?
You know what? I don't want to eat this cookie. Were these home baked?
These home baked? Hi. Sure. So, Turturro, he said, he was like, he pretty much told him, he said, so, can I have the pinky? Like, can I have the Coke pinky nail? Can I have a fishnet? He wanted, like, or a hairnet. His look, he pretty much did. He was like, can I lick the ball? Like, he chose to do all these things. And then they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then when they edited it and he saw it, he was like, he was embarrassed.
Oh.
He was like, I'm pretty bad. He wanted to do all that thinking it would be funny. And then he was just like, he just saw it all turned. He was like, I was a little embarrassed when I saw it. I was like, God damn. And then he was like, but whenever they come out with this new one, you know, I'll be a school bus driver. I'll get out of jail and be a school bus driver. It's so funny. I was just like, God damn you, John Turturro. He's so funny.
He's in a lot of, like, Adam Sandler movies, right?
He was in the Deeds.
Mr.
No, he
Deeds.
was,
He was
wasn't
in
he?
Mr. Deeds.
Anger Management.
Yes, and Anger
For
Management.
the Black Wolf swallows my head! Ah!
My God.
Yes, he was.
We need some soundproof proof walls here.
We'll let the fucking neighbors listen.
It's not the neighbors. It's our listeners' ear.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. They know by now.
No, oh yeah, they know. Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
And I even turn away.
Yes, you do, and that's crazy. Like like I have to be close
away.
to the mic.
I like move back, and I'm like, I'm all the way.
Yeah. I've said, you're a fucking boom mic.
I know, man. I don't even need a mic.
You
Maybe
don't.
everybody will hear me. So let's just put the mic on you, and then I'll go sit in, like, the kitchen.
No, but there are times when you get, like, serious.
Yeah.
That's when you get quiet.
Yeah. So anywho, we got him, we got John, and he's so funny because that scene, well, it's all the scene, but that moment where he's fucking wiping his ball, and he's just... fucking, so funny.
I didn't understand why his I get that their bowling league needed a villain, but there was no payoff for that villain.
No. It's just like just a fill-in role, I'd say. You know? Just something to make you laugh at.
Okay.
Because even, with Walter, there's a pederast, dude. Because Walter tells his story. There's nothing funnier when you see him go door to door, and then that fucking greasy ass dude opens the door, and he's just like, and you see him like swallow in, and he's just like, yeah, exactly. And so we'll move on from John Turturro. Let's talk about Sam Elliott. When Sam Elliott comes into play. Now, Sam Elliott himself said, he was even like, boys, I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, I'm grateful and I'm glad to be here, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Because even he didn't even know. He was just like, what do I do? Like, what am I doing? But it's like he's the narrator, and they just put him in to be like, because he's the storyteller. I mean, I get it. He's the storyteller. So he has that moment with the dude. When he goes, he's talking to the dude, and the dude is confiding in him and shit.
Yeah.
But even Jeff Bridges even said they didn't really have outtakes, but Jeff Bridges was like, one of the moments that made him laugh was when Sam Elliott, and it's so simple, when Sam Elliott just looks at him and goes, like your style, dude. It made Bridges laugh. Bridges was like, I just got this gay vibe from him every time. It was just like, and it just made me laugh because it was just like, I like your style, dude.
Well, that makes sense because it was a way for the narrator to connect with the, I'm doing air quotes, hero of this film. And would I be wrong to say that this movie was Sam Elliott's like, okay, I'm just good enough to just be me. And still, to this day, has a great career just being his fucking self.
Well, that's what he is, and you've got all kinds of actors like again, it's Sean Connery. He's a perfect fucking example of that. Mm-hmm. Fucking Sam Elliott. If you want a cowboy, you're gonna get fucking Sam Elliott.
Oh, but I mean, also, and there's also two guys in Roadhouse that are in this film. You got Sam Elliott, who was sexy as hell in Roadhouse. I'm sorry, like Patrick Swayze, you're great and all with your throat grabbing and
I fucked guys like him in prison.
I bet you did. Mm-hmm. I heard that about you.
Fuck guys like you in prison.
Yeah. But Sam Elliott, just watching him put that ponytail in with his lust.
Come down there, me-ho.
That lovely head of hair.
Come down, me-ho.
Sexy. Anyway.
Wash it off, son.
Before I get all hot and bothered.
Yeah. God. Hey, that's alright, dude. That one chick was hot as fuck. Anyway, moving on. So.
The stripper.
Yeah, it was her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She was alright. No. I can't remember who I thought was hot. I think it was the chick that was fucking the dude in the closet. I think she was alright. That's for another time.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about fucking Roadhouse, right? Well, yeah, that and Jackie Treehorn.
Yeah, he was pretty much playing the same guy. Rich dude having naked young people outside partying.
That was probably the joke of it.
Probably.
That was probably the joke. But I love what he says. I love what he fucking says, though, when we get to Jackie Treehorn. And he's talking about the porn industry.
Because he's like a porn producer?
Yeah, something like that. And he's all like, oh, well, with all of these people nowadays, all these amateurs doing their own thing, which... even more so now, Pornhub. All these fucking random couples just fucking upload it like it's YouTube. It's like, okay, hey, look at you. But
and it's free.
You just upload yourself fucking your partner, and there you go. You're a porn couple.
You're porn stars.
You're porn stars. But he's talking about it, and he's just like, he talks about how porn there used to be stories. Just 70s and 80s.
Those are the porns you loved.
Porns that I love. I love porn with story. I'm sorry, and there's a reason why I love those fucking games. There's these porn games that I fucking love, like House Party. Get it on Steam. House Party. Fucking god damn it, a couple others I can't think. Being a Dick is the one I'm on right now. And that's really fucking funny. But it's these games that the story is so fucking It's like a Telltale game with sex. Because you make a choice, and whatever choice you fucking make, that's what happens. And some of them get so fucking, like, realistically scary. Huh. Like, you deal with drugs, you deal with, like, fucking depression type shit, and it's just really fucked up. Because there's even a warning. Like, it'll be like, if you are really, like, sensitive in that aspect, do not play this game.
Oh, okay. Like a trigger warning?
Like a trigger warning.
Oh,
like, he'll be like the guy that makes it, Dr. something.
Doctor
Pink Cake, I think is his name. I don't know.
Not Doctor.
Don't quote me. But he's so fucking funny, though, too. Because he's like... And I would love to stream games like that.
He's a doctor. He's a doctor. Lucky.
But he puts a thing on his games where he's like, you can go out and stream fucking games of people getting decapitated and butchered and killed and all other kinds of shit. But God forbid you stream a sexual act.
Yeah.
Like, you stream sex or something.
And
that's bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so fucking true, and it is funny.
It is true. I don't know if I've mentioned on this podcast before, but I remember back in the day, there were these porn DVDs I have personally bought where it's a fucking Telltale. Where it's these two dudes that are going through some type of adventure, and it's softcore porn. Swear we've talked about this. I don't know.
I think we have, because my ears are starting to perk up.
Your ears are perking up, yeah. And you get to, like, the guys, like, it'll be like a freeze frame of some situation, be like, and they'll turn to you, be like, hey, I don't know, like, this chick's really hot,
what do I do?
Yeah, what do I do? Then you get to pick, and it's just like a Telltale.
Do we enter the next round robin, or what do we do? Yeah.
That's so funny, like, with the round robin thing, that's not just a bowling thing.
What else is it?
I had to do it when I was training to get my yoga instructor license. It was the most scary thing.
What is it?
It is, so the instructors, they create a list of everyone that's going through training. We put our mats out, like we're getting ready to do a class, and they will randomly call your name. Like, let's say, like, I was first. Okay, Cali, go. You're first. So I got to do the centering, and you do not know when you're going, and it's wherever the person ends, like, okay, stop, next, blah, 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 you're next. And if you're a student of, like, teaching yoga, like, you've never even taught a full class, that's fucking terrifying.
That is terrifying. I'm terrified.
Yeah, because you have to go off of what that person did. The good thing is, like, with my training, they already told us what the goal pose was. So anyway, yeah, that was round robin to me. But for bowling, that's crazy. Anywho, go back.
So yeah, that's the old Sam Elliott.
You can't go wrong with Sam Elliott.
You can never go wrong with fucking Sam Elliott. You can't go wrong with anybody in this film. So I want to talk about a really funny scene to me. I want to talk about when they go and visit Larry, the kid that stole the car.
Larry?
Yeah, Larry. Okay. The dude found homework of a teenager in the back of his truck when he got his car back, when he found out it was stolen.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of confused by that scene, so...
Okay.
By that
yeah,
situation.
So John Goodman finds out that this kid Larry is the son of the writer of Branded, a show from like the 50s. Branded is a real show, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I think the guy might be fake. I don't know. I don't know anything about Branded. Branded is the one I didn't watch. I didn't know anything about. Mm-hmm. So I really don't know anything about Branded, but I'm pretty sure it is a real show. So Goodman is all like, he's the son of whoever Branded. He wrote Branded. So they go to this kid's house and walk in, and Walter's all fucking suited up, and the dude just looks like the dude.
See, I thought he got suited up for the theater.
I think he did. He did. Okay. He did get, and that's what was so funny. And I didn't talk about the landlord, but they do go to the dude's landlord. They go to his fucking show. He does this really like low,
like a really small North Hollywood like theater.
Yeah, and he goes to it and fucking goddamn Walter is the only one. Walter dresses up in a suit and goes like he's at the Fox. Yeah! Or he's at the Pantages.
He's at the Pantages.
Or he's at the Pantages.
Or the Schubert.
The Schubert. And every fucking theater in every state.
what you would wear at a small theater.
Right. And he just shows up, and I'm pretty sure that is why he dressed up.
I hope so.
I think so. I think that's why they did that. Walter, we're going to a show. Well, I'm going to wear my best.
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to do that the next time we go to
shit brown
next
suit.
time we go to, if we ever go to like whenever everything opens up for real. I want to go to like a high school or something show, and I want to dress. I want to be in a suit, and I just want to go.
Shakespeare in the Park or
Shakespeare
something?
in the Park. I'll just wear a suit.
On a hot, like, summer day.
Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit on my blanket and everything. Oh, this is lovely. You know, it'd be so funny. So, Much Ado About Nothing. Wild West style. Not a big fan of that. But anyway, moving on.
Meh.
So, he's talking, and then we see the dad, is in a fucking tank.
An iron lung.
He is in an iron lung, and I have to bring this up. A mutual friend of ours, the Crane. We will call him the Crane. Yes,
No!
I am bringing it up. I'm doing
dare.
it. I am bringing it up. That fucker doesn't listen, so I'm bringing it up. So he went on, I swear to God, this is true. He went on.
Legit 100% true.
He went on a fucking
Tinder date
with a girl, and went back to her house. And her mom was in an iron lung in the family room, just like this. And he told us, he was like, dude, it was so awkward. He was like, I literally said to the girl, like, she was trying to get on me, like, in front of her mom in the iron lung. And I'm just, shouldn't we, like, go to the bedroom, or should we go somewhere else? And she was just like, no. And then they fucked right by... They fucked right by her mom in the iron lung.
Wait, they didn't go into another room?
No, they stayed there and they fucked right next to her fucking mom.
Oh, I thought that they ended up going.
They did not. They stayed and fucked right there by the mom.
Oh, he was like her fantasy realized.
It was so
It was a
fucking
fantasy
funny,
of
and
hers.
the Crane has so many hilarious sex stories. It is so.
How does he find himself in these predicaments?
He could rival I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. Like, he could rival that dude that wrote that book. It's a book that, when I started AMDA, this book, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, was, like, a big thing.
Oh. He kind of reminds me of speak of American Pie, like Jim.
He is
gets
very
into
much
really awkward
in that sexual he would be a Jim, wouldn't he?
Yeah, situations.
He would. So that is really funny, but that was a little true story for the Crane.
Very, yeah.
But that shit. So back to the movie.
How can we after that story?
But so God damn it, John Goodman is pretty much just saying how much to the dad. He's like, "Oh son, sir, we're big fans," and all that. And then Larry comes in. Goodman opens up a briefcase and pulls out a fucking Ziploc bag with his homework. Is this your homework, Larry?
And this kid looks like he ate paint chips.
Oh, dude, he did, probably.
Yeah.
He did. He was fucking like, what?
Glazed over. He didn't even say anything.
No.
He wasn't even like, huh? Like, no response.
Oh, and when they got to the house... Oh, because the money was in the car. Let me just refresh this. The money was in the car when the car was stolen, and the money wasn't in the car when the dude got it back.
And, like, someone took a shit in it.
Somebody took a shit in the fucking car. So they're trying to get the money, and they found, Larry's homework, and the briefcase was gone. So they see a car, like a brand new, I don't even know what kind of fucking car it is.
It just looks like a red sports car.
Something. I don't know what it was. But it was brand new out front of Larry's house. And Goodman was all like, "Is this your homework, Larry?" And Larry's not talking. He's like, "You're killing your father, Larry." Just all of this shit. So then he finally goes, "Fine. Little fucker, you want to deal with me? You want to mess with me? Whatever." So he goes out to the car, and he gets a fucking crowbar, and he goes back and starts beating the shit out of this fucking car, breaking the windows, doing all kinds of shit. Neighbors' lights are turning on, all this shit, and then you see this guy in his robe, in his boxers coming out. He's like, "What the hell, man?" He goes, "I just bought this car last week. I just bought this fucking car last week, man." And John Goodman just gets all scared. He's like, whoa, man. He goes, "How about I kill your fucking car, man?" And it's so funny. the guy takes the crowbar from John fucking Goodman. John Goodman just gives him the crowbar.
Yeah, Vietnam vet.
There he goes and just beats the shit out of the dude's car. And the dude's all like, that's not his car. It's like, I killed your fucking car, man.
I would do the same thing. Shit.
No, you better fuck. I'd do more than that. I'd have been beating the shit out of him. So we figure out that, or we find out that Bunny was never kidnapped. She left. And she left and the Nihilists were trying to... They knew that she left. She went wherever she went with friends. And the Nihilists took advantage of knowing that she left without telling the Big Lebowski. And we find out all this shit about how the Big Lebowski took money out of the Little Achievers fund, in which Maude is in charge of.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, her mother. So, and this is the thing. The Big Lebowski
ain't so big.
He ain't so big. He married into money. Yeah. He did not get money like what he claims. Yeah. He married into money. His wife had the money. Maude has the money. Maude runs everything. He tried to run, I think, the Little Achievers, or tried to do something, and he fucked it up. Ooh. And he botched it, so Maude took over everything after her mom died. So he took $1 million from the Little Achievers. He embezzled. He took the money from the kids, and he gave the dude a ringer for a ringer, you know? He gave the dude a ringer with phone books in the briefcase. Right. So there was no money ever. And
the dude was the one to figure it out, right?
He figured it all out, yeah, because Maude said something, and then the dude figured it out, and the dude was like, Walter, you threw a ringer for a ringer, man.
Yeah,
and Walter being, Walter being hardcore Jewish again, the dude calls him on Shabbos. Mm-hmm. And he's like, dude, I'm not supposed to answer the phone. I'm not supposed to do anything. He goes, so what about this means emergency? Like, again, with Walter, just how goofy he is.
Yeah.
So they go to the Big Lebowski's. Walter is all like, I bet you're not even a fucking cripple. And picks him up and drops him. And you find out he's a cripple.
Yeah, he's really a cripple.
So they go back to the bowling alley, and then here we are, the three fucking Nihilists. Mm. We didn't really bring them up too much, but we don't really need. I mean, Flea's part of the crew, but
you know what's funny? I did not
realize that was Flea.
You know what he looked like? He looked like the guy that was in the 8 Mile movie, the young dude that ended up getting...
The fucked up one that was mean to everybody?
No. He was like a friend of Rabbit, and he would like kind of talk shit, but he like... I haven't seen this movie in forever, but...
In the Green Mile?
No, 8 Mile.
Oh, I thought you said Green Mile.
I said 8 Mile.
I'm over here like fucking thinking about John Coffey and all this shit.
No, 8 Mile.
I don't know. I don't remember that fucking movie for shit.
I'm just saying, the Flea looked like the young kind of dumb dude that I think he like accidentally shot himself and he ended up in like crutches.
Oh, I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think I knew what you're talking about.
But it was fucking Flea.
It was Flea, yeah. Yeah, that's what kills the girl. Flea being a German is pretty funny. So, anywho. So, Walter, Donnie, and the dude come out. This is after, of course, we have to have the Jesus come in and do his little rant.
Yeah, talking shit.
He has to talk shit. What's the bullshit? This is fucking bullshit. I'll fuck you in the ass on Wednesday instead. You know, all this shit. You got a day Wednesday, baby! So, they go outside, and you see the dude's car's on fucking fire. Mm-hmm. And the dude says, they finally did it. They killed my fucking car, man.
Piece of shit car.
And they are just standing there, and they're like, give us whatever money you have on you, and we'll call it even. The dude's like, I got $4.
Donnie had like 18.
And fucking Walter, what's mine is mine.
Yeah.
What's mine is mine.
He was standing his ground.
Yeah, he's like, what's mine is mine. He's like, we fuck you up, man. He pulls a fucking saber. A goddamn Civil War fucking saber.
It was a joke saber.
He just fucking unsheaths this shit. And goddamn Walter just... he like hugs him and he drops it right away. So fucking funny.
Amateurs.
Then fucking amateurs. And then Walter bites his fucking ear off, spits it out. Flea gets a fucking bowling ball thrown into his fucking gut.
That was a good.
That was a good fucking hit.
That was a good hit. Yeah, that was a good strategy.
And this is Walter. We're seeing Walter really, his nom self is really coming out. And
He's
the tall
somewhere.
Yeah, and the tall guy is trying to fuck with, he's like trying to kick the dude, and the dude is all like, man, what the fuck, just take the $4.
I'll fuck you in the ass. I'm gonna fuck you in the
Fuck
ass.
you in the ass. Walter comes up, beats the shit out of him with the radio. And then Walter runs over. You see Donnie's having a fucking heart attack. And you do see that Donnie, every time that there was a situation within the film, every time that there was a situation, Donnie ran.
That was like heightened.
That was heightened. Because you could see like he had some hardcore like anxiety issues.
Was this the bowling scene where he did not throw a strike?
Exactly.
Thank
you for bringing that up.
Yeah, he missed one pin.
He did. And this was the only time through the movie that we saw he did not get a strike.
Yeah, so he was not... I don't know what that means. He was... Either it was like foreshadowing...
I think it was a foreshadow that something bad was about to happen.
Okay.
Because that's for me.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was a foreshadow of there's something ill coming. Because even
something wicked this way comes.
Exactly. Because even in his face, he's just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
he was
like,
embarrassed,
what the fuck
too.
is this? Exactly. So...
Poor dude, he's a fucking heart
He's
attack.
having a heart attack, and fucking Walter. Dude, you gotta call it. Go call a medic, dude. I'd do so, but my blood's pumping so bad I'm about to pass out. Well, it's all right, son. We got a chopper coming in. They're coming in. He's just reliving Nam.
Yeah, flashback.
And I swear,
This is your favorite scene.
This.
And I'm gonna. Before you go, and it's so funny, while we were watching this movie, our buddy...
He did, didn't he?
He called...
He did, right after.
Mr. Murray, you two, this is your favorite fucking scene. I've seen this scene more than... I don't even know. Or you guys quote this...
Oh, this whole movie is quotable.
You quote
but we
it.
do quote this.
You quote this scene the most, and even when we were on our like road trip to Chicago...
Mm-hmm.
With our other friends. You guys were watching this fucking... Go! Yeah. Stage is yours, please. I'm not doing it.
This scene, yeah. So they're at a fucking mortuary. And the guy comes up and he's like, are you with the bereaved? And they're just like, yes, we are. He goes, okay, well, here is our most modestly priced receptacle. And Walter looks at the thing and goes, what is this? He goes... Oh, that is for the urn. And he goes, we're scattering the ashes. He goes, yes, but you need a receptacle. He goes, that's $180. He goes, that's our most modestly priced receptacle. And he was like, but we're scattering the fucking ashes. He's like, just because we're bereaved doesn't make a sense. He's just saying all this shit. Walter's getting pissed. And then Walter just lets out this fucking, God damn it! Just so fucking funny. And the dude is just like, and right after the goddamn it was, is there a Ralph's around here? He just goes right, like what you were saying, from 100 to 0. Just like, God damn it! Is there a Ralph's around here?
Yeah, the Rocket Ralph.
Very calm. He goes and gets a Folger can and then puts Donnie in the Folger can and goes and he starts saying this shit about how Donnie was a surfer. Just bullshit.
It's funny because like he talked so much shit on Donnie, but it was nice to see Walter say nice things about Donnie.
That's what fucking honestly Steve Buscemi kind of talked about. When Steve Buscemi talked about when he was like, when I got to the end of the film was when...
He really was part of the...
When I got to the end of the script was when I actually did really like Donnie, because then I saw that Walter did have a love, and we do see a very vulnerable side of Walter. Mm-hmm. We see a hardcore vulnerable side, especially after what he does. When he's sitting there, he's talking about his shit, and Jeff is sitting there, you know, just letting Walter do his thing. Walter empties the can, and the ash goes all over the fucking dude. The wind blows the ashes all over fucking the dude. And the dude is just stoned, just standing there, just letting that shit fly on him. And then Walter turns around and is just like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry. Just wiping him off. He goes, what the fuck, Walter, you fucking asshole. Like, he's just so mad. He's like, you fucking asshole. What does anything have to do about Nam? You fucking asshole. He's just going off. And you're seeing Walter now just, dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And fuck, I'm getting teary-eyed right now just fucking thinking about it.
Look at you, glossies.
But, like, no, but you do. You see this vulnerable side of Walter, and it's like he knows. He knows he's fucked up. He knows. And who's to say? Maybe it was. Maybe it was Nam. Maybe it was the PTSD. Or maybe he's just, that's what he needs. He's just so vulnerable. He's such a fucking sad soul that that's how he tries to portray himself as just this powerful fucking being. But at the end of the day, he's sad. He's pathetic. He's an oaf.
Yeah, and that's where I think his character really does go, it comes full circle.
Yeah.
Because he's this outrageous, whatever, vet, just all this shit. But without even saying it, he shows that, I know I'm this way.
Yeah.
Hugging the dude, like, thank you for still sticking with me and being my friend. And Donnie was that type of friend too. Like, even though I treated him like a piece of shit.
Yeah, they were
still
the
there.
family. That was their family.
They never left. Yeah, I mean, his wife left and all that shit. He never talked about kids or anything. But
yep, that was their. Yep, that was.
And that's
them.
that's real love. It's loving someone with the good and the bad.
Yeah. So then we're at the semifinals now, and the dude comes up to the bar and is all like, hey, can I get sodas or whatever the fuck he orders? And you see Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott's sitting there, and Sam Elliott's like, hey there, dude. He's like, oh, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, you think I'd miss the semifinals? Just all that shit. And then the dude leaves, and then we get the dude abides. Mm-hmm. And then Sam Elliott gives his farewell monologue and starts talking about all of this shit. He breaks the fourth wall, exactly. And he's all like talking about, well, Walter and dude, it all worked out for them. It was sad to see Donnie go, but I hear that there's a little Lebowski on the way, and isn't that life? Isn't that how it works? You lose something, and then through death, life is born. Again, here's that resurrection of the phoenix. Through the ashes, something rises, again. Mm-hmm. If Donnie hadn't have died, would the baby been all that shit, dude. Mm-hmm. But that's that, and then that's the fucking end of the movie.
Yeah.
That's that. So, we're at a very good time here. So, let's go ahead and do the question. I'm pretty sure I know where you're going to go, but, or should we do the handy dandy first?
Let's do the Notebook.
All right, so back to the handy dandy Shakespearean Notebook.
Notebook.
So, who was the unhandsome, lust-breathed lewdster?
The dude? Maybe? I don't know.
Ugly, inspired by lust, crude, sexually offensive person? I don't think it was the dude.
No?
I wouldn't say it was the dude. If I had to say who an unhandsome, lust-breathed lewdster was, again, that was a ugly, inspired by lust, crude, sexually offensive person.
I don't know.
It's hard because I really don't want to say that anybody was.
Maybe
I'll go ahead. No, you know what I'm going to say? I'll say it. I think that it's what it is. It's Bunny Lebowski.
Ooh.
It's Bunny Lebowski.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good one.
Bunny Lebowski. She is ugly, inspired by lust, crude, sexually offensive.
And even Julianne Moore's character even said something where it's a woman that feeds herself through sex but cannot experience love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love how fucking Jeff always called her mom. Your stepmom.
Yeah, your stepmom, yeah. So, that's perfect.
That's it. All right, rock on.
That's awesome.
So, let's get down to the business here. Would you watch this film without me?
No.
Yeah.
However, the first chunk of the film I enjoyed.
Really?
I had little chuckles. I tried to hide.
I know you did.
Yeah,
I even caught you. I was like,
yeah,
haha.
you caught. Yeah, you had this big smile on your fucking face.
She laughed.
Yes. Oh, you laughed. I got you. But I just think it just got so weird with adding these other people. I got so confused, honestly. But hearing
there was so much other shit going on that and especially for me, it was with Maude. that story, but it was until you learned about like the little achievers, and then we find out about, which I didn't really bring up, but you find out about Bunny, how she pretty much ran away from home and her family was trying to find her, and there was a PI. There is a lot of fucking
Big Lebowski like wanted her gone. Kind of thing.
You find out a lot of fucking left-sided shit.
Yeah, it's really just like throwing bombs in like different directions, like okay,
and seeing where they land.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like another thing. Oh my god! But I would enjoy seeing, like I was saying earlier, like scenes with the three guys.
Yeah,
the friendship, the dynamic of the tripod, and all that shit. But it's not for me.
Yeah. I thought I was going to have a hardcore debate with you. I was prepped.
I was too.
I was prepped to go fucking Donnybrook on this motherfucker.
I was too, for sure. And I had all these like diabolical ideas to get back at you for this.
Yeah.
But I still want to do it.
Yeah.
Because,
That's fine. Well, you know what? I'll take it. Even though you won't watch this without me, I will take the fact that I did get some chuckles and you did enjoy the first bit of the film.
Yeah.
Because that shows me that this is a great film. Because it really is. It is a really good fucking film.
And I do like the Coen brothers.
Yes.
They are good writers. They are good directors, but
this movie is the perfect comedy because it is serious and it follows through. It doesn't play with you. It doesn't try to tell you we're funny. We know we're funny. Mm-hmm. No. Every character in here is serious, means business, means they all... It's just
I can also see it actually being something that actually happened.
Exactly.
By some poor schmuck who is... I don't want it like in a bad way, but like just nothing to society. You know, just wrong place at the wrong time, wrong name.
Exactly, yeah.
Like... I'm just the dude. So I don't know. I get it, but yeah, it's...
Yeah. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Fucking A. All right. So, what do you got in store for me? What do we got?
Oh my God.
Are you gonna... I feel like you're gonna piss me off, so let's do this.
Well, I might piss you off, but this film, I believe, was the beginning of our idea for this podcast.
Okay.
And I thought of it while we were watching this film. It was during, I was tuned out. I was looking at all of our DVDs. I'm like, okay, I had two ideas. If I wanted to piss you off, I'll pick this film. If not, I'll pick something else a little like easier. Okay. But then I saw this one film. And I'm like, oh my God, we have to do this.
I'm intrigued. So what is it?
50 Shades of Grey.
Fuck the fuck out of you. Oh my fucking Christ.
I know. It's gonna piss you off.
Fuck me.
But.
Oh, Christ, help me.
I know. And this is not a... I read the books, except for the third one, but you were an amazing boyfriend to take me to every single film in theaters.
Yeah,
after all that, I was in, all that, because this film had so much buzz. And
well, then we get to talk about my reactions through seeing this in theaters.
I have those on my personal Instagram. I might bring up at some point, but we filmed something that we tried to post on Facebook. I don't know if it stuck because of copyright.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
We were filming us talking about the film. I feel like this film got us the idea for this podcast.
You're right, actually. Yeah, you're
honestly.
right.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should do it.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
I'm ready.
I don't know yet if I want to just stick with the first film or do
like what we did with
Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not sure. Right now, I'm steering more towards the first one.
I'd rather stick to the first because
we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I feel like all three would be. It would be like a 3-parter.
I wouldn't remember, and I don't have the strength to go through all three films.
I will. Maybe is that a challenge?
No, I don't want to go.
Mr. Jarokk, I
don't want to go through all three.
Is that a challenge?
I want to go through the first. If you want to pick the other 4 3 however many fucking grays there are, then at one other point in life, pick them.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm still. This just came to me while we were watching this movie,
fine.
and we watched this
Tonight.
the same day we are recording this. But yes, that's gonna happen tonight. Next time.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey.
All right. Enjoy. Dear God.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah, everybody, thank you so much once again for joining us, Contemplators. You can find us on all podcasting platforms.
Please like, subscribe, throw us a review if you would. That would be awesome. We're all over social media. You can follow us on Instagram, movies.contemplation_pod, Twitter, movies_pod. We are also on Facebook, Movies and Contemplation, and our email is movies.contemplation@gmail.com.
Yes, everybody, once again, thank you so much. And ladies and gents, hold on and fasten your fucking seatbelts, because next week is going to be a bumpy ride.
Mr. Gray, we'll see you now.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank
Meet me
you.
in the red room in 5 minutes.
Fuck me.